Imagine holding a coin that looks like loose change until you flip it. Then you see the fierce wildebeest, its horns swept back, muscles taut, captured in mid-stride. The design feels alive, like a moment frozen in motion. Around the edge, fine ridges provide texture, tiny detail that most might ignore. On its face, the year 2004, neatly stamped, marking an era not too long ago, yet already shrouded in nostalgia. In 2004, South Africa celebrated 10 years of democracy, and this coin was part of a special series meant to commemorate that milestone. This wasn't just currency. It was a reminder of transformation, of voices once silenced now lifted, of people who once dreamed now walking in freedom. Every rim, every engraving, every curve was meant to whisper history. Despite its commemorative purpose, this coin entered everyday life. It passed through many hands, pockets, tills, piggy banks, even the bottom of drawers. Many bore the scratches of time, the fade of metal polishing itself against decades of being exchanged, spent, forgotten. But some endured, preserved by collectors, tucked away in albums, living in protective sleeves, far from the clatter and clang of commerce. In those preserved specimens, the relief remains sharp. The wildebeest's muscles are well defined. The inscriptions are crisp. The luster still holds a soft glow, as though the coin remembers its journey through fire, change, and value. Condition matters more than you might think. Grades like uncirculated or proof separate the mundane from the extraordinary. Rarity is subtle and powerful here. It's not that the coin was never made in large numbers. It was in circulation. But very few survive in perfect condition. Few were saved with care. Fewer still escaped the wear of years. Some were lost, others damaged, many melted down or discarded. What remains has become scarce, and scarcity in collectors' eyes becomes gold. Add to that the story of symbolism. 10 years of democracy means more than a number. It is a story of struggle and liberation. It is a testament to voices rising, to unity tested and forged, to hope that carried forward. The design, not just the wildebeest, but the choice of honoring a milestone so deeply felt, gives the coin weight beyond its metal. Collectors don't just buy coins. They buy history, they buy identity, they buy a piece of something larger than themselves. Over time, whispers began. Someone in a far-off country posted an image of one near-perfect specimen. Another shared theirs tucked behind glass. Experts and amateurs alike leaned in. They examined mint marks, edge ridges, the tone of patina, the shine. Some believed they saw small variations, slight errors, misalignments in the double dies, tiny scratches that somehow enhance character. These variations, these imperfections, or their absence, became priceless. People began to ask, what is this coin really worth? Local markets priced them modestly. Auction houses saw bids increasing. Some offered in tens of thousands. Collectors crossed borders to secure them. The coin, once pocket change, became an object of desire. Now imagine that same coin being put on a global platform. A collector somewhere, having waited years, announces one of the finest known specimens, graded nearly flawless, nearly perfect in every way. The mint luster still visible, no blemishes to interrupt the details, the inscriptions sharp, the edge ridges crisp, the color undisturbed by time. A piece of metal with more heart than many works of art. The bids come in, silent, intense. Experts debate authenticity, provenance, condition. Photographs are examined. The feel of the coin becomes more important than the number stamped on it. Each potential owner imagines the weight of that moment when the gavel falls.